Hello, everybody. It's Father Mosley, and thanks for dropping by for another midweek message. I want to begin this week by recapping some of the many wonderful things that have happened this past week in Our Lady of the Rosary Parish. If you noticed, as our Angel Tree Advent Giving Project was going on, as the gifts were being brought into the church, so many gifts were piled around the trees in both St. Rose and Our Lady of Mount Carmel. And here is just a final product of what your generosity provided for people who are in need. That's our tree at St. Rose, and then those are our gifts from Our Lady of Mount Carmel. The response was just tremendous, and thank you so very much for your generosity in helping to make the Catholic Social Services toy giveaway such a success and providing really for a great need in our community. Also, last Wednesday, I believe it was, the Marian Society gathered to pack those blessing bags. So for all of your generous monetary contributions, they were able to purchase many wonderful items for men and women who are in need. This coming weekend, there'll be a list of everything that was collected, but here's just a few of the pictures of some of those things as they were packing those blessing bags. There we have some shirts for men. We had someone donate hand-knitted hats and scarves. Some personal hygiene products there. Just, again, a tremendous response by so many wonderful, generous people in our parish. There's another view of some of the other tables that were full of items to give away. You know, the Marian Society ended up making 40 blessing bags for men and 32 for women. And they also were able to have enough to purchase 45 coats and 20 sleeping bags that were given to Catholic Social Services for them to provide for people who were in need. So again, just a tremendous effort, and thank you for your generosity in this Advent season of giving. Also, this past Sunday, we had a wonderful breakfast with Santa, an inaugural event at Our Lady of the Rosary Parish. We hope that we'll be able to continue it next year. But here's again just a little picture of that. Look at how the basement of Our Lady of Mount Carmel Church was transformed into a wonderful place to welcome Santa and to welcome so many children and their families. Look at how many people are there enjoying that wonderful event. There were about 100 children in attendance, plus 100 adults who were there accompanying them. So we thank you so very much to all those who organized that event and helped in any way for it. We thank you to all of those who organized all of the events, including our Marian Society Blessing Bags, those who made the angels for our angel giving tree, and those who worked so hard to make our breakfast with Santa such a wonderful event. This coming Monday, December the 15th, we'll continue our Advent Adoration and Confessions. That will be from 5:30 to 7 p.m. at Our Lady of Mount Carmel Church. So you're all invited to come to that to prepare your mind and your heart to receive Jesus at Christmas. Also, in both of our churches and in the parish office, we have the traditional Christmas wafers, the opłatki, which are available for a $3 donation. So many people enjoy that tradition of breaking and sharing that opłatki with people around their Christmas Eve table. And then lastly, this coming Sunday, next Sunday, December the 21st, after the 10 a.m. Mass, Father Stephen will be going back to Ghana. He'll be going back actually after Christmas at the end of December, but Sunday, December the 21st at 10 a.m. will be his last weekend Mass here with us at Our Lady of the Rosary. So immediately after that 10 a.m. Mass, we'll be gathering downstairs in Our Lady of Mount Carmel Church basement for some cake, some coffee, and there's going to be some Krispy Kreme donuts as well. So come on down to thank Father Stephen for his service to our parish. I know he was not here very long, but we thank him for his generosity and for his kindness that he showed to us while he was here these past 6 months. So again, that's December 21st after the 10 a.m. Mass. Come on down to the basement of Our Lady of Mount Carmel Church for a little fellowship, cake, coffee, and those Krispy Kreme donuts. Well, I know you're probably thinking Father Seth's 40th birthday has come and gone. So what is Father Mosley going to do now at the end of his, midweek message? Well, Father Seth is old news now, quite literally, after he turned 40. So I don't know, I thought we'd do a little something different. And everyone calls us Father, right? We call a Catholic priest Father. So I thought maybe I would end this session with a few dad jokes, which I find to be quite funny, So here's the first dad joke. I used to be afraid of speed bumps, but I'm slowly getting over them. I know you can't contain your laughter. Here's the next one. Well, this Christmas, I decided to get a horse, and I named my horse Mayo because Mayo neighs. I know, could you believe it? It's hard to hold back your laughter, I know. Well, listen, thank you so much for joining us once again for this midweek message. And just remember, you always have a spot here at Our Lady of the Rosary Parish. We would love for you to come and worship with us. All right, take care and God bless.